So I've been looking at methane emissions from natural gas supply chains for maybe about 6 or 7 years now. And so mainly I've just been doing some sort of modeling using other people's data and looking at different parts of the supply chain. So there's been a lot of work done in the US by sort of some environmental NGOs and also some companies and also some government stuff to go and measure methane emissions, and we've kind of discovered that actually they're a bit higher than what we expected, and so that's been interesting. And so there's a big drive now to work out, well, how much methane emissions do we see in other parts of the supply chain or in other regions? So we know quite well around sort of the North American region, but we don't really know very well in other regions. And one of the big sort of data gaps that we have is in the LNG parts of the supply chain. So so this is where basically instead of just sort of piping natural gas straight to your house, for example, from the well, you end up liquefying it, so cooling it down really low temperatures, so sort of minus 160 degrees, and then putting it in a ship and transporting it really long distances. And nobody's really looked much at methane emissions from those LNG parts of the supply chain yet. So